What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Garage Talk podcast. So, 7? Yeah, episode 7. Welcome back. So, I'd just like to first of all thank our sponsors, Rack and Girl, as well as MA Tires. So, Rack and Girl obviously does parties, wedding functions, corporate functions. They do all of the stuff. So if you need anything food related, catering related, give them a call. They'll sort you out. And then there's MA Tires. MA Tires does new tires, second-hand tires. They fit, supply. They also do punches. They in Grassy Park, 6 Carola Way. So yeah, check out all the details down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And guys, if you are liking the podcast and the videos we're doing, please subscribe. If you subscribe, you comment, you like, you share, the further the video goes, the more videos I can bring you. Today we're doing a TDI, TDI Mark 1. So it's going to be an interesting one, something new to me also. I always see this car, but I never, actually speak to the owner and whatever. So that's why we're here today. So yeah, sit back, relax, get the popcorn, the biscuits, the tea. It's going to be an interesting one. It's always an interesting one. Today we are joined by Tawfeeq. Tawfeeq, salam alaikum, brother. How are you?
Salam.
Tawfeeq Amod. There we go. That's the man's surname. So Tawfeeq, for the people that don't know you, you can just introduce yourself to the people. And this is all the mic in front. There we go.
I'm Tawfeeq Amod. I'm the owner and driver of the Mark 1 TDI. Fun, different.
Okay. Look, it's something quite. I was gonna get into the PB of the car, but we'll leave that for later. So Tawfeeq, tell us about the car. Like model, what it is.
Okay, so this is originally a 2006. It was a 1.4i. I bought the car from a buddy of mine. And then what we did was a friend of mine, he has Culprit Works, which did a conversion.
Okay.
I bought another TDI sport line, and we decided we're gonna put everything over into the Mark 1.
Okay.
It was something that I always wanted. I told you that I owned a few TDI sport lines, and I always told myself it would be fun in a Mark 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it for the first time. I saw it Wasif, Sageworks. He did one back in the day, and then in the Q10.
Yo, Wasif was had a klomp cars.
Nee.
Het man draait alles zo niet meer. Yo, nee.
Ja, they say he's the Vin Diesel of Cape Town.
True, yeah.
And then we decided we're gonna do it. It was challenging, but Niaz, he's that old. He did it.
I met Niaz many years ago. Actually, when he started Culprit Works, he started making the bars.
Yes.
So he made a bar for my Carola.
Okay.
And then I ended up selling the Carola, and then I didn't fit the bar yet, so I phoned him. I was like, bro, I have a problem. He's like, what? I said, hey, I bought an annex, man. Can you make the thing work on an annex? So he said, yeah, I must bring the bar down with the annex is in a check. Checked the car up, whatever, checked it, and then it was actually the right size. He just had to make the holes a bit bigger.
Okay.
And he did that for me. We fitted the bar, and that's how I know him. And since then, we've been friends.
Okay.
He's also, I actually messaged him the other day, and I said, hey, because I saw the car on his status, man.
Okay.
So I said, hey, wanneer maak jy klaar? So he said, yo, bro, he's been busy with work and whatever, but alhamdulillah, he's trying to at least, he's trying to at least. I think the car started, no?
Yeah, I started up now about 2 months ago.
Okay. What engine's in there?
It's an 8-valve.
8-valve, no?
Throttles and it's going to be exciting.
He actually had a similar color to this. What did they call it? Smurf.
Smurf, yeah.
Smurf with the 16 valve in ABF.
Yes. Back in the day also.
Yeah. No, that's mooi. But it's interesting. So this car runs. Okay, wait. Yeah. So this car runs management.
No, stock
issue.
Like I said, we took everything out of the sport line.
Okay.
We took
sport line's the one with the H.
Sport line is
Not the heads, the
two-door basically.
Oh, okay. So what did you do with the other? Did you break the car for space?
Yeah, I sold the body.
Okay.
Sold the body. Yeah, we just took out everything we needed.
Okay.
Took out gearbox, drive shaft, cables, ECU, loom.
Okay.
Basically everything. There was a couple of changes we had to do.
Okay.
But most of the stuff came from that.
Okay. And then you just sold the car as a rolling session?
Yeah, the car was actually, the owner, the guy that bought it from me actually put everything back in and he's actually driving the car.
Okay, fine. So, Tawfeeq, where did your love for cars start?
Yeah, way back. So I was friends with some neighbors in the area.
Okay.
And their uncles were very much into cars.
Okay.
Then we used to go to Kilowani. That time Kilowani was on a Friday night, Friday night.
Oh yeah, Street to Step.
Yeah,
no?
remember?
Not Street to Step, Night Eggs. Was that Night Eggs?
I think it was Night Eggs.
Yeah.
And that time, the Ali brothers, they were there already.
Yeah.
It was, and there's where my love for cars started.
Oh.
And then, obviously a couple of years later, my cousins, they all had twin cams.
Okay.
And went racing with them.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay, no.
Even though my first racing car was a Mark 1.
Oh, Mark 1.
Yeah.
Not diesel.
No, not diesel.
Okay.
Not diesel.
Okay.
That time it was actually a 1.6 carburetor with a cam in.
Yeah, because that time you had to race what you had.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
it's different now.
Exactly, so it's way different now. Times has changed, and like some people will still dwell in the past. Like I always say, like we're not taking away nothing from the people racing back in the day.
Yeah.
And yesterday, I actually had a conversation with another guy that when I was younger, I used to skate with him, Muhammad Isaacs. So he was a friend of my cousin's. So that's where I met him. But we actually had a chat the other day, and he said to me he's got Wingfield videos that he converted from VHS. So it's on his PC. I must just come around. I must either bring or order a flash drive. So yeah, I wanna do that in this, you know. Like I can remember Wingfield, but you know that time whenever I had camera phones,
yes, exactly.
You needed the camera to actually, you know. But yeah, so I must get it from him. But yeah, that was quite. And even that night eggs, that Friday night eggs, that was quite.
Oh, it was. But the times have changed a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, that time, I 13-second car was fast.
Yeah. Maybe if we did a 39, your car was fast. Look, exactly. I remember driving. I had a Avante, and I remember driving that car, and I used to always say, all I want is a 13-second car. That was my dream, to have a 13-second car, whether it's a race car, a daily, whatever. Yeah. And my bro, like, just look at times has changed. I did a 14.3 with my Ranix. Okay. So, I mean, from 14.3, I'm... Kijk, 0.3, you know, 0.3 or 0.4 is a lot. But I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I didn't like really do anything. I'm heavy, the car's heavy.
Yeah.
But do you know what I'm saying? So times has really changed. But yeah, that, like you're saying, 13 seconds, that time was something quite. That was like a dream for you. So 13 seconds, that time where people now today, mensen think 13 seconds is slow. But I always tell people, build a car, cameras, and you see how slow 13 seconds really is.
You can basically, you can't say nowadays, man. You must build it and see for yourself.
Exactly.
You can't, like there's a lot of people that also say, yeah, if I come out now, I'm gonna do this time and do that time.
And that's the thing. I always tell people, my bro, if you're building a car, don't come with expectations.
Yes.
Because the car, you can test the car, you're in the road, the car will be perfectly fine.
And that is exactly what happened with this car.
Yeah.
I told myself, I actually told, I had a conversation one day with Mu'in. Actually, when he was finished tuning the car.
Okay.
And we took the car for a test drive. And we came back and he was like, this is definitely a low 13-second car or 12-second car. So I told him, look here, Mu'in, at the end of the day, if I can do a 12.999, I will be happy.
Quite.
So as long as that first number is a 12, and I will be happy.
Maybe 12.99999 and the 12.19. No one can tell you. That's how people go like you. The means don't understand, man. Like maybe like sometimes if they do it, they will understand.
Yeah.
But if you don't, like, no disrespect to the spectators, I'm still a spectator. But some of the guys just think it's as easy as building, coming, and doing.
Yes.
No, my friend. Like everybody else on the podcast, they said, Gilani will humble you, and I stick to that.
No,
bro.
definitely.
Like even me, I will come maybe, last event I maybe did a 14.3 or 14.4. This event I come, I say, now I want to do a 14.0. I don't tell no one, but in my mind,
Yes.
I'm saying 14.0. Nah, bro, first one, 14, 8, 14.9. Then there's now correction first. Right now, start your person, now you go lower and lower. Best time for the day, 14.3.
Yeah.
So, what you want to achieve, even on the street, you can come with your draggy also, bro.
Yes.
Come to Kilhani will humble
No,
you.
it's completely
It's
different.
completely different.
Way different.
That is, yeah. So, what was your first car?
My first car was actually a Toyota.
Okay.
I was actually a Toyota fan.
Okay.
Because I basically, like I said, my cousin had twin
Twin
cams,
cams,
and I was into the Toyota.
Okay.
So my first car was a Toyota Avanti.
Okay. What's that one take, right?
Yeah, it was the 1600.
Okay.
And,
Cobb.
yeah, Cobb.
Okay.
I actually bought it, the cream with the brown in the bottom.
okay,
Yeah. I actually bought it from another friend of mine's brother. I was just standing in the yard, and I actually paid, I think like 2,500 rand.
Yeah.
I actually paid like 2,500 rand for the car, and yeah, fixed it up, sold it. And my very next car was a Toyota Bubble.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a few Toyotas.
Okay.
I even had a Nissan, the new spec, STI.
Is that same
Yeah, I still did that conversion also for me.
Vivel?
No, actually not VVL. I actually bought the body on wheels,
Okay.
and then he fitted the RR motor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that before VVL's time?
No.
Okay.
That was in VVL.
Okay. But you just decided to go.
Yeah, it was just like get the car driving and whatever the case may be. It wasn't actually for racing because, no offense, but I'm not really, I was never a VVL fan.
Okay.
It's lovely motors, I love it, but the reliability for me was always...
And did you race any of the Toyotas?
No, it wasn't actually just...
Okay.
it was-
So this is basically driving around,
Yeah,
skirting
driving
nothing.
around.
So how did you get involved in drags?
So when I had like I told you, my very first racing car was a Golf.
Okay.
With the 1600 carburetor, with
Okay.
the cam,
Okay.
whatever. And then street to strip was a thing back then.
Okay, yeah.
They added more than once a month.
yeah.
Once. And then we went.
That was before the robot racing started?
Yeah, that was way before robot racing. And then I went for the first time. And then I enjoyed myself. And I told myself, look here, now's the time. And then I upgraded slightly from the carburetor was now to fuel injection. That time the MP9 was now the thing, whatever. And then I had also 1600 fuel injection, cam, all that stuff in. And yeah, and in that time is the time I met most of the guys at like Shiratim because he was also Golf.
Yeah, he used to have a Golf.
Tawfeeq Martin, Tola.
Yeah.
That's the time, that was like over 15 years ago.
Okay.
And that's the time I met the guys here from Mitchell's Plain.
Okay.
And that's how I got into it. Whatever. Yeah.
And that's a quite thing, man. Like, look here, like we used to race back in the day, no? I met I met guys from Vandenberg. And not knowing them from a bar soap, maybe. Like, there was this one guy, I don't know what his story was, he had a PM. But one day he just decided he must have an argument with me. And then those brothers came, but always seeing them on the dice and greeting them. And then those brothers came and they wanted to just make this man in his glory. And I was like, nah, everyone's relaxing. And I actually got one of them by I think it was a bragging rights. That I got one of them again, but he had glasses, man.
Okay.
So now I look at him, I'm checking, I know this man, and he greets me, and I say, oh, whatever. And one of the brothers that is with him, I also know. And I tell that man, I was just saying now, man, The other day we were talking about when I met those guys from Mendenburg and whatever. And he's standing there, he's smiling, he's not saying nothing. And he takes his glasses off and he say, "As ik, man." I was like, yo, man. And I said to you, we were just talking the other day of how the love for cars was then.
Yeah.
Like, I never knew. This guy wanted to pick an argument with me.
Yeah.
But just by salam. You know, we know the faces because we see them every week by Wembley, Club Container, whatever. And just because of that, that guy was like, nah, I can't die much with you and whatever. And I was like, nah, Owens, relax. But just like that time, like now also, you're still friends with Gerard, you're still friends with Tawfeeq, you're still friends with all the other guys. Like today,
and
I
new
think,
guys also, man.
Yeah, the new guys
that came into the picture. And like my very first event on Killarney, there was one that I ended, which was last year with the Scott.
Okay.
Which was an MSA, it was my first prep drags. Then the morning on my way, then my turbo broke. Yeah, by the refinery, on my way to Killarney to race. Anyway, yes, we tried to make a plan for the other turbo, whatever, then we discovered we had the motor. Anyway, then we obviously took a break out of it, they had to repair the motor, do the motor over and whatever, and then the braking rights came. And I didn't enter, and Tola was messaging me, "My bro, you must enter." All of us are going to enter. I told him, but I messaged, then I messaged Uncle Nancy, whatever the case may be, and he told me there's no entries, but he's going to let me know there's cancellations. Honestly, Saeed, I had probably like over 7 people messaging Nazi themselves to get me in there. Sirat was messaging, Washi was messaging, Tola was messaging, even my tune Eddie, he messaged, and eventually then I got the entry.
Okay.
And then Nazi private me and he told me, "Do you know how much people message me for your entry?" I was just
But just for the record, that was a cancellation?
Yeah, that was definitely a cancellation. It was definitely a cancellation. And I was messaging him for more than 2 months every day. I messaged him. Every morning. Salam uncle, nothing yet. Salam uncle, nothing yet.
Just so that you know also.
And eventually I got in. And that was my first prepped event. And there's actually where I met a lot of guys, because, like I say, in that time I didn't have tires, like the full
I remember, you came with Toyos, no? Or semis?
Yes, I had the semis, was mine basically, but I wasn't prepped for a drag event. And then just randomly, I don't know if you heard of the Real Racers group, and then just randomly I messaged in the group, just thinking, maybe someone has, and I messaged in the group, I'm looking, anyone have a set of full slicks that they're not going to use, to borrow me for the tie, whatever the case may be. And then Shamir, or the VVL, messaged me, tell me, "Bro, I got a set of tires here. You can come fix it, whatever the case may be." So then I needed drums. And I messaged in the group again, "Guys, I got tires, I need drums." And Amin, with the beams, I didn't know him at all. I didn't even meet him. I knew who he was, and whatever the case may be, and then he private me. I got to set the rums and whatever the case may be. Then Riyad Cooper also messaged me, I got to set the rums. And so the help was them, and even on that day, it was next level. It was, and I think very much from that day is where the group became close and whatever the case may be. Everyone wants to see you do well. You can message now in the group, "Look, I need something, whatever." You will see a few cars pull up here by you. So the relationship is quite, man. So even tonight, they planning a go-kart. I'm not going. I've got something on, but that is the vibe now between the guys, man. And,
look, it's quite, and you don't get that anymore, man.
No.
You don't get it anymore. Like, a lot of the guys, like most of the guys I obviously interviewed so far is from the real races, and it's something quite, man. Like, bro, I promise you, I've been in groups, and I'm not even in groups anymore. The only group I'm in is now the creators group, which is a YouTube group, all the YouTubers, and that is that, man. Like, my bro, you know what? Like some people maybe some petty, but the toxic
it's very toxic.
in a WhatsApp group, bro.
Yes.
Oh, like maybe you will message maybe now, no? Say, hey, ik heb de panzer. Of ik maak hier tire. Now say maybe what size is that? Now you say nice, maybe 17s or 16s. Now I say, bro, my experience, I also maybe able to go. My experience, don't buy that tire because that tire is not quite. Buy this or that because I made a mistake to buy that. Then someone else will message. Wat weet sy?
Ja.
Sy ry nie meer nie. Sy het 'n normal standard Golf. Hy man het 'n TDI and this and so and so. My bro, in the end of the day, tires is tires. So and that's the thing, man. Like there was just too much toxicity.
Yeah.
So that is why when we had the YouTube group, we still have it, and we still in there. There's Colombians in there, but go look at them, and like also if you need something, whatever, you know. If you're not sure now, you might be busy editing, you want to do something, you just ask the girl. Someone's innovation, I don't use that, use this, or don't do that, do that.
Yeah.
So that is the quiet thing. But you don't get that anymore, bro. It's always a competition with everybody.
Yes, definitely.
Maybe means I can see your tires hard. It's your first time riding on slicks. But they won't come to you and say, my bro, why is your tire so hard? Or my bro, what is the tire place? Nah,
Change this or
check
change
out
that.
that. Nah. They will see something wrong, but they won't face you.
No, but there's just that certain guys on Kilani, like even Junaid, Josh. I always tell him, I never used to like you. I always tell him that, but I got to know you, and it's different. If you don't understand him, and then and he's got a lot of haters, obviously, because he's king of me, man.
Look at my brother. I tell people also always, man, like you can't take nothing away from no one, man.
Yeah.
Like for example, if this car is fake for us, you giving the means a pack left, right, and center.
You
My
have
bro,
to give me due, man.
there we go.
Yes, you have to.
My bro, look here, I'm a Toyota man, there and there. No one can voice me nothing. But my bro, if you're gonna do well, likewise. Since even if I don't know you, if I post a video of your car, I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna reshare it because that's a quiet car.
Yes.
This car for what this car is. This car is doing the time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the means is not like that, man. But that's much as how means are, man. Like you know, it's,
everyone's not the same.
Everybody's not the same, But I think you know, it's also the mindset that is from that time. The mindset racing from like 20 years back, 15 years back, or maybe 20 years. They know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I raced one day, guy with a twin cam turbo, silver car. So me and him raced, and I think his nickname, I don't know what's his name, but they call him Connie.
Okay.
So me and him raced, and he was wheel spinning a lot, man. And in the line, I saw, this man's tires look hard.
Okay.
But now I couldn't face him, because he's standing here, and I'm standing there, and we must now get ready to race. And anyway, we race, and wheel spin, I can hear, that man is coming, but his wheel spinning in there. So anyway, the race is crying, he faced me, my bro, the car's acting, what is all done to this harness? And I face him now, just stock engines, this was breathing modes. He's like, I can't even see. I said, my bro, the problem is your tires are stored. He said, hoeveel moet ik het opzetten? I take my tire place, the guys, I check his tires. Right, I said, the tires are stored, I make it. I know what I made it. Anyway, I make it must not pop. I made it flatter, and he goes, and the next run, he should do a quiet time.
Okay.
And like he was circling the first few runs of the morning, and then after that, he's like, quiet me, bro, and whatever, but that is what it's about, man. Like you see something wrong, you tell the next person, whether they're competing with you, maybe even if me and you must have the same boat.
Yes.
And it's your first time racing. I will tell you, not over the tires is stored. Okay, what is your pack price of your tires because that looks soft. Like a 3 boy to pack.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But the means of today, they don't do that. It's all about competition, and it's all about being.
Previous podcast where you said the hazardness. Next level.
Yo, bro.
Next level.
That is the worst thing, man. Like my bro, me, you and I, like I would rather see you go forward, man, and me behind you. But at least I know, at the bottom of my heart, I help you
Yes.
get them in. Whether you tell people, whether you don't tell people, that's between me, you and Allah.
exactly.
And if I teach you something, you're going to teach the next person, and automatically I will get rewarded because I taught you something. Whether you tell me, Saeed told me that, whether you don't, that's between you, me, and Allah.
Yes.
But I know I taught you something, and the next person you teach, he teach, I get rewarded.
Yes, exactly.
And people don't
100%,
understand that.
100%.
People don't understand that. It's all about competition. Who inspired you when you started, basically?
Look, like I was saying, okay, back then Tola they more heavy into it.
Yeah.
I just started.
Yeah.
So, like that time, there was a group called Team Mitchell's Play.
Okay.
So then it will be the VWs versus the VWLs, which was Yatta there.
Yeah.
You understand? And I didn't race at the time, so I was a spectator at the time. Because they were now the fast guys and whatever the case may be. And that is actually, I would say,
what inspired you?
that is what inspired me. Man. The fun that was had, even the arguments afterwards, the talking shit about everything. Do you understand? And yes, it was, the argument happened in a group maybe or whatever, but if we get together then it's a completely different thing. Then it's jokes and going on with each other and whatever the case may be. So that is actually what inspired me and made me go further into it and whatever the case.
So just tell us about the current car and the build. What's all in there?
So there is no mods done to the car.
Okay.
I have a GTD 1860 turbo on, which is bigger than a stock turbo, obviously. And just normal stuff, front mount cooler, straight exhaust, 76mm exhaust, whatever. And at the time the car was on nitrous. I removed the kit and whatever the case may be. So when I did my PB on bragging rights, the car was on the 60 kilowatt shot of nitrous. But other than that, nothing. There's no cam, no injectors, no nothing like that. So that is still basically future plans for the car. My plan is to do as much as I can with little.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the best way.
Yeah.
That's the best way. Like, maybe I always say, me also, I race for myself.
Yeah.
I don't race to compete.
Exactly.
Maybe you know, if you race to compete,
no.
your pockets must be deep.
Yes.
So I will race what I can afford to do on my car, and that is that.
Yes.
And we go from there. And that's my other piece. You race what you can afford, and if it works, it works. If it don't work, back to the drawing board.
Yes.
But quite so the tuning, it's a stock ECU, you said, no?
Stock ECU. Tuning was done by ED Tuning.
Okay.
Mu'in with the white.
Yeah.
I always say he's my backup.
Yeah.
He's the loader for ED Tuning in Cape Town, and he did it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much MK1 Golfs is there now with TDIs?
Look, there's quite a few, but I would say me and Mu'in is the only one on the track and racing now.
Yeah.
There's a few that came out now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, cool. So guys, we're gonna hopefully get Mu'in also on soon. Mu'in's the guy with the white MK1 Golf with the race wing and the bottom exhaust out in the middle. So yeah, that's him.
And then there was someone that asked in the comment section if how something about how do I get so quick off the line compared to other TDIs.
Yeah.
The problem is with the TDI, people need to understand TDI's got a lot of torque, man. So that is why I decided I had actually a big turbo for the car.
Okay.
And then I swapped it with a buddy of mine. I told him, look here, give me your 18 series turbo because I saw what this car was doing and the amount of power it was making. And then I think that's the problem with most TDIs. Man. Too much power. If you're going to go too much power, you need to make sure your tire is proper. Yes.
So what's Mu'in driving on 24s?
I think he's on 24s, yes.
24s.
But he's still doing 60 foots of 2 point something.
Yeah,
you
it's spinning.
Because the amount of torque he's got.
Yeah.
So
what is your car currently like? newtons and kilowatts, if you can tell us?
So the last time I had it on the dyno, it was making 230 kilowatt with 540 newton meters.
Okay.
That was with the shot of nitrous.
Okay.
But without the nitrous, it makes about 200 kilowatt and just under 500 newton meters.
It's a lot, man.
Yeah, so
It's a lot.
you need to put that down, man. That's the problem. And there's no Allison, it's open diff.
Easy.
Yes, open diff.
Oh, that's mad.
And what was actually surprising, even like I say, when I did my PB, it was more than what I expected. I expected, like I say,
And that's the best feeling, man.
yeah, it was the best. It was. I did like four runs on the semi. I was trying to, because when I did 13 flat, like 2 runs, I did 13 flat on the semi. I told myself, wait, I want to try and get it into the 12s on the semi and see now, and I can put the slick on afterwards. And then couldn't. I was just sticking on the 13, and then eventually I put on the tire. And I had 3 runs with a full slick, which was actually a circuit slick, not even a drag slick. And one run was 12.9, then it was the 2 12.6 runs, and then but open diff. Like I say, there is still room for improvement just on that stuff.
Right. And what was your 60 foot?
My 60 foot was like 2.1, almost 2.2.
With the slicks on also?
With a slick on.
No, it's going. So my 60 foot I think was a 2.1 also. Or they said ET tags, open diff.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also that once I'm excited to see the car now. What's it gonna do with the LS in? So I fitted the LS after the last event because my tough pot went again, like for the 3rd time.
Okay.
So then Tawfeeq from getting gay said no, he's not fitting a standard tough pot for me. So yeah, he worked out something for me. So shout out to Tawfeeq. But that as much as how it is, man. You know, we make do with what we have.
Yes.
But yeah, the LS is definitely taking that goal forward now. Like I said, I haven't raced it yet, but inshallah, we're gonna get there.
So you're gonna make a comeback?
Yeah, look, I'm not expecting anything. I just want to go faster than 14.3. So even 14.2 was alright. But as long as we go faster.
Yes, as long as you go faster.
So why did you choose TDI? Or why did you choose a diesel in the Mark 1?
I had a few, like I said, I had a few sport lines. I just wanted something different. And a diesel in the Mark 1 is something different.
No, it definitely is.
Look, there was one night I even came from, I think it was a robot to robot, So they posted in the one group, there's a roadblock outside, so you must watch when we go and whatever. And then me and my friend, I told him, okay, we drive through the noon, and then we thought that we can escape because the roadblock was on the off ramp.
That time we still had nighters. That time we still had the nighters on. No, not yet.
No, I had the nighters on. And then I told him that we're going to escape the off ramp, getting onto the N7 was now from the Plattegrove turn off. Because they were standing just there and he was, okay, we do that. We drove, but we're cruising, man, and we're cruising past the roadblock. And next thing I just see blue lights coming behind. I think, oh shit. My friend phoned me, I tell him, those guys are coming on for us. Because there's no other cars.
In front of you,
and whatever. And they pulled me over. My friend went and whatever the case would be, and they actually pulled me over because the one cop was telling the other cop that's a diesel motor in that Golf. And they were arguing and they got into the car. And they actually got into the car and they came after me was now so they can the one can prove to the other one. And then they pulled me over and I was like, I have my seatbelt on and everything. And obviously the cars was now licensed. That's street legal was now. And knocked on the window and he was like, you didn't do anything wrong or anything. But me and my partner, we were just arguing if there's a diesel motor in. And I was laughing and I told them and they want, and I had to open up for them and I showed them and whatever. And that same group, it was actually funny, they were posting was now because of the other past guys, is that guy alright in the PDI? And I told him, that guys were actually wanting to see the conversion. So even on the road, because it's a daylight drive to work every day, I will randomly get even old people. Is that the diesel motor? It's like hard to believe for them. And then I will tell them, yeah, no.
Nah, it is, it's mad. Like I like your sticker, your pension fund, GTT.
Yeah.
Nah, cool, that's something cool. I actually, a friend of mine, these are actually, I never actually knew the Mark ones came out back in the day in diesel.
Yes, it did.
So he was actually working on one, so I came there one day by him, and I looked at this engine and I said, my bro, is this a diesel? And he laughed, he said, yeah, but it looked like a normal 8-valve.
yes.
So the diesel thing set up whatever. But it's actually mad, but I think it's mechanical diesel.
Yes, yes. Even the Golf 4 is mechanical.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Even the Golf 4, it's basically from the Polo TDI way it changed basically. Yeah.
So,
okay. Shout out to Yasin, Karim.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he organized it, he messaged me.
Okay.
And he told me, look at Mo'in is out. And you want to do it? So I said, yeah, okay. So you can set it up. And
Nice shot, Yasin messaged me. Shukran, Yasin. Yasin's always excited for the podcast. He's like, good, you have someone?
Yeah.
I said, nice. I said,
he always asks in the group also. Who's next?
Who's next? Nice. Quite, Yasin, you must keep them on their toes, bro. So you say it's basically a stock engine, no?
Stock
engine.
Stock.
So
a lot of people can't believe it, but yes, stock motor.
Nice, quite. And did you try to do it on alternators?
Yes, actually, my first street-to-strip was actually a day event with the car. And then there was no, I didn't have the nitros on immediately. I drove the car like for a while. A lot of people was thinking there's already nitros on the car, but I put on, the very first time I actually raced the car properly was 4 bragging rights with the nitros.
Okay.
I had a smaller shot on before, like 2 weeks before that, testing it, whatever the case may be. And yeah, but before that, the best time with the car on the street to strip was 13.3.
Okay.
Yeah, that was almost now with the small issues and whatever.
No, that's not bad. What was your biggest challenge doing this build?
Challenge wasn't mine.
Yes.
Yes, you know what, I even just left him. I will pop in here, I'm like, I know a lot of people, maybe it's different, but then they pop in a lot. Hey, how far is the car? I didn't worry, I just left it there. Maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Yes, how's things looking? Do you need anything, whatever the case may be. But none of, look, I didn't deal with the stress as like he did. So.
But there was nothing like that made the car not.
Look, we had some advice. Wasif gave me some advice because it was not the first time we're doing this. Yaz is doing it. Q-Tech, Ruan and Quentin. Okay. They also gave me advice and whatever, and Yaz told us do this, do that, and whatever. There was a couple of things that we did different to what they did. But yeah, they were there during the tennis, but there wasn't really any
major challenges and stuff, no?
No major challenges.
Okay. Plus, look, I always say, man of Mitchell's playing, bro. Nah, they make it work. Playing it lane, bro. All the years playing it lane. Like maybe I'm from the southern suburbs, but the money in Mitchell's playing, nah, they make anything work, bro.
Nah, definitely.
As I don't feel it, and I don't want to alles alweer. Bus engine in a car and said, well, I had it marked for you.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we had to get Wasif on. I spoke to Wasif already. He didn't at first want to. So I said, nah, bro, you must. I'm not taking over on.
Yeah.
So, as soon as you back at the track with your Golf, it must happen. So afterwards he messaged me, say, yeah, okay. So I said, ik vloek bij as if it was safe. It was not for it's not for kids. I won't say it's not for kids, but
then you must have to tell me because you know all of these.
Kijk, we were safe, man. In the end of the day, that's how me also I swear a lot, but it's just one of those things. But they say the means that swear a lot is the most honest people. Wasif Pangamunib is definitely one of the ones that I must see. He's a legend.
Nah, that's a legend.
Okay, but just that like, you know, when you grow up and you speak to people that maybe know him and you hear what he actually did, like you just think, nah, it's a normal, maybe a L series.
Yes.
And that man is saying, nah,
that man did it 15 years ago,
since
longer than that. And Nah,
Kijk, we don't want to do tabals too much.
yeah.
But nah, that man did a lot of stuff.
Nah, a
Like-
lot. And different, not just the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Different stuff. And all in his garage.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow,
that's
dit is een
mad,
jaarjobjes.
Yeah, job is. But look here, the yard job is the piece, bro.
Yeah, nah.
The yard job is the piece. No disrespect to owns that got shops and whatever
yes,
else.
yes.
But if you think man can dollar in the shop, now they dollar in the yard.
Nee, niepie.
Kan niet meer.
That's why I always tell Rais.
the same.
The Rais,
Yeah,
and I tell Rais, you've got the proper man.
Yeah, like.
And I got him last on the track also. So he was actually racing the dock.
The dog, yeah. Yeah.
So I asked him, hey, when you coming back, man? So he said,
I always ask him,
Yeah.
because some
So,
more,
no, I
kijk,
also-
you see him again, you just ask, if I see him, that's the first question. I greet salam, uncle.
Yeah.
When you come into the race, they say, oh, that's okay.
no, but I think he's gonna come back.
Nah, he's gonna.
It took about a year, less than a year. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't a
Rush thing.
rush thing. I also told the guys, look, I do understand you have other work, so don't make this your priority.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it took about less than a year.
Okay.
Less than a year, and then I had a friend of mine came to wire up the car. His name is also Saeed. He came to put the loom in and the pedal and whatever the case. We started up the car, and then yeah, once it started.
So is this drive-by wire?
yes, drive
Okay.
yeah. It's got the polar pedal also in, and yeah.
Sien jy my bedoel?
The only pedal I'm using here on this car is actually the brake pedal.
Oh, the accelerators must dinges and the clutch also.
yeah.
Okay. Nah, cool.
Hydraulic.
Yeah. So then how was that a big mission? Was there fabrication that was involved there or
It
what?
was a bit of, yeah, but nothing major.
Nothing major.
Like I said,
Nothing the guys can't do.
yeah, you know what,
yeah.
he will message me, yo, I just ran into a problem. Then I'll just tell him,
Okay.
yes, I know you're gonna sort it out. Okay, then like a few hours later, end of the day, then he'll message me, okay, it's sorted. I tell him, yeah, see, I told him. Nah, he really, honestly, he's,
Yeah, shout out to the house, Calbert Works. No, it's Calbert Works.
Yeah, Calbert
Calbert Works. Yeah. So what's your favorite modification on the car?
I think the Nitrous was the favorite.
No.
Nah.
Do you still have it though?
No,
Did you take it out?
I sold the kit.
Okay.
So my plans is actually to take a break from racing this year.
Okay.
Like, got some other
But
plans.
the year is almost klaar, man.
Yeah. Doing quick actually, yeah. So I had to sell the stuff.
Yeah.
I sold my kit. I sold even my semis just to keep me away.
Quiet.
Because it's
Otherwise,
discipline.
yeah, this.
You understand? It's gonna plow me. When I take it out, it's gonna plow me because it's plug and play now.
Yeah.
You understand? And that helped me so far.
Yeah, it's upside.
Yeah, it's upside.
It's outside a bit, yeah. And but look here, it is difficult, bro. Like I go every event to Killarney and yo, bro, I tell you, if you talk about itchy feet,
Yes.
oh, nice.
It is.
That's just yo. But okay, man. You know what? Also, Allah has a plan for everything. Since then, so I'm at the suburb. My time for returning to the track will come again. Not so win on all this time, but you know, was kapan. As long as the car is driving, everything is ready.
Yes.
I have a few stuff that I must still sort out, but inshallah, I'm excited to be back. If you could change anything or one thing on this car, what would you change?
Nothing.
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 Right.
Honestly.
Everything is perfect, no?
Yeah. There is.
So this is the velocity, no?
Not actually the velocity. It's I think it was city.com or something like that. Yeah.
So was it the 1.6?
1.4i.
1.4.
Yeah. So the only thing I want to actually change is interior. I need to concentrate on the interior and
But it's neat still.
yeah, the driver's seat is a bit.
Yeah, but that's most normal, man.
Yeah, but
So what-
It's just original interior again.
Is this not the original interior?
It is, but like a neat interior.
Oh, okay.
Just an original
Okay.
neat interior.
Like a velocity interior?
Yeah,
maybe,
something
or
like that. Yeah, the black interior.
But what steering wheel is on the car now?
That is actually the Scirocco Golf 6
Okay.
GTI steering,
Okay.
DSG.
Okay.
Yeah.
But does alles work on there? No.
No. Nothing works actually.
Okay, it's just for the look.
Yeah, just for
But the look mooi.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking now.
Yeah,
Nee, kwaai. En it's the velocity there. Okay, new spectacular.
Yes.
So nee, kwaai. Kwaai. So that's straightforward foot.
Straightforward foot, yeah. The airbag is still, I just put the plug somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nee,
the airbag
kwaai.
is still working.
Do you remember your first run down the dragster? It doesn't necessarily need to be with the score.
Yes, I do.
It was with what car?
With that carburetor Golf.
The golf car, yeah.
Yeah, actually I did I think that car did like a 14.7.
Yo, that's mooi.
No, look here, that car, like I had this friend that worked on the car and my cousins, they had the same, die car was gemaakt op een woensdag or something
Yeah.
like that.
Wednesday, yeah. It's a Wednesday
like one
car.
of those, like even street racing now. At that time, I used to race like the SR20s, man. And then I sit neck and neck, or I sit the bumper in front of him. And when I opened the bonnet, and the guys stopped carburetor pan and still on it. They couldn't understand.
They couldn't understand,
on the car. But that was just one of those cars, man.
Yeah.
And,
As a Wednesday car, yeah.
yeah, and it was, for me, it was fun at the time because you like, there's no expectations on the car. It's not a 2-liter 8 valve, it's not MP9, it's a carburetor 1600 Golf here. So if I must lose, I'm not going to feel
Go ahead.
understand, but the car just surprised me.
Yeah.
And I actually decided to, after that, came back, took off the head, decided I'm going to put the GTI 1800 head on, port flow, and the car actually went backwards. Yeah, the car actually went slower. But yeah, so I think doing too much also is, but yeah, I mean, I sold the car.
Okay. Nah, that's mad, man. And it's mad, man. Like you'd think you're gonna go faster.
Yeah.
Because you're doing better stuff. But sometimes not. Like I always say, bigger is not always better.
No, definitely.
Bigger is not always, and that in your case, you saw that. So so that was your first event with that car, or that's your first time driving at Killarney?
That was my first time driving at Killarney.
Okay. Oh, and the 14.7 was fast, maybe for carburetor.
Yes, it was. It was actually, like I said, it was like very surprising for me.
But you see, it's also the stroke. 1600 is always quiet.
Yes.
I'd rev better. I'd always rev better.
It was nippy, man.
Yeah. So I remember I raced a guy one day with a 1.6 man, the life.
Yeah.
I raced a 1.6 life, bro. My bro, and I'm talking about that time, no, 1.4, 1.6 velocities.
Yes.
That was now a new car, but
Yes.
I had a twin cam.
Okay.
And bro, first gear that would be with me. When I put second gear, nah, bro, then I start opening or start going. But there was one guy, my bro, I don't know his name, and he had a white one. And I remember racing that man, bro. And I raced him like 5 times going to the racing. My bro, that man was with me up until third gear. And I was like, what? But third gear, like, late third, then I started going. When I put in fourth gear, then I started opening. Okay. But my bro, that car was very impressive. And I was like, huh? And I stopped and we spoke and I said, my bro, what is in here? He's like 1600. He had a cam in the parents. And he had a chip, a Uniq. I can't remember who tuned it that time. But that was very impressive. And I was like, for 1600, this thing must remember. Because maybe at the time the velocities was quite, like I say, 1, 2. But that man was just like, he was like hanging. And even fourth gear, I started going, but I didn't like go away from him.
But you see, the thing with the Golf is the gearboxes, man.
Yeah,
if you modify the box.
Yeah.
So I think that car for me.
Yeah.
Something was for the gearbox because that car was, like I say, used to run with the STIs, even with the Runexes. Used to run tight with them.
Quiet.
I couldn't believe it. Especially when I opened the bonnet.
Because 14.7, bro, 14.7 was quick.
Yes, it was.
That was very quick.
It was impressive for me. But I think very much it was mostly on the
gearbox.
On the gearbox.
Yeah. Look, because at the time we knew about the issues, but we never had what we have now.
Yes.
Since that we can go to this one, that
Yes,
one.
yes.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, the issues was a big thing. And even with me, with my touring cam, I had a donkey box.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I had a push flywheel even on. But if I think back now, and I had a touring cam now, it would be way better than what it was, because I would have other flywheel.
Yes.
I would have a better box. Do you know what I'm saying?
Things are different. At the time you had to make things work.
Your was 14.6, no, 14.7 you said?
Yeah, 14.7.
14.7. And your current PB on the score now?
The current PB is 12.6.
12.6.
Cross the line. 12.6.
That was my bragging answer.
Yes, that was better. Yes, didn't go back again after that. I did a Saltana event after that. But I have the one run. I got both runs, yeah.
Okay.
Because I backed it up. And the one run, I think Sherati's taking the video. Or no, my friend Cody's taking the video. And Sherati's standing next to him. And he's like shouting in the background, "Catch him, boy, catch him, boy." I was laughing when I got the video off. Support is quiet on the track, man, especially with that guys. It's quiet.
That's also one of the reasons I look forward to going to this, because I know the likes of Sherard, Rian, Samir, whoever's there on the line is going to help you, man. And that's the quiet thing. But yeah, so 12.6. What race stands out for you the most in your career, in your racing career?
No, bro, I'm gonna have to talk about street racing.
Yeah, safe, bro.
I'm gonna have to stand in. My best race was with this car. Was with Shamir, with the VVL.
Okay.
Yeah, Mexico.
Okay.
So it was one Sunday afternoon, went down. That was actually the same day as when Vad shot that video.
Oh, of yours, no?
Yes, that video with him. So the afternoon we went down, we tested the cars, and me and him went down, and then I had the nitrous on.
Okay.
Like they say, it looked like me and him was having conversation with each other. It was
Tight.
all the way down. Tight.
Do you have a video of that?
I got I think, yes, I should have the video.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not in car, it's from at the back, but you can see.
Tight.
And we got down by the finish line. Shamir jumped out of the car and he grabbed me and hugged me, and he's like, "Yo, feel like my heart is beating." He said, "Yo, that was a race." No, that was, I would say that was my best race.
Okay. Cool. And that is always the best races, man.
Yeah, the
that close ones,
always the best races.
Tawfeeq has got the flu, and he didn't cancel on me. We spoke in the week, and he said yes, and he's sitting outside, and he's getting cold here, like he's sitting here. But shout out Butashuka, appreciate it. So that was the race that stands out in your career. What was the closest race?
That was the closest.
That was the closest race, no?
I lost the race. But I'm not worried, man, because the other
that was close.
Something else. It was nice, man. And
but there is no in-car footage, no?
Yeah, so but there is no, and the mere fact that even with him jumping out of the car, and
that would have been quiet.
That is what makes it even
better.
You understand? There wasn't a you understand? We didn't put on hazards. Who was laying in front? Nothing like that, man. It was
a quiet thing. Yeah.
It was a.
So that was your the closest race also?
That was my closest race.
Have you ever broken anything on the track?
No, not on the track. Just on my way to the tank.
Oh no, to the tank.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
actually-
turbo. What happened? The oil line came off.
No, the wheel,
Oh, the turbo wheel.
the turbo wheel, actually we found it in the exhaust.
Yeah.
I have a photo of the,
But did not come loose.
yeah, it was, I think the shaft broken.
Oh,
I
okay.
think, I'm not sure, we can't actually say because when we stripped, everything came, the turbo wheel found in the exhaust. We tried to fix it that day. The guys actually drove to Mitchell's Plain to go fetch his turbo of his car and fitted it on, but then damage was done already because I drove still. I saw the smoke, I heard just the bah, and I actually heard the noise already on my way, but I thought, I was still telling my nephew who was driving with me, I was telling him, nah man, that's a boost leak man, must be a boost leak, so we can check at the track. What pipe it is and whatever. And I drove and I didn't even drive fast. And I just heard the poof, checked in my mind and I just smoke. And I told him, brother, this is terrible. And I drove on still a bit. And just off the N7 by the refinery, pulled over, got out of the car and I just saw oil coming out of the exhaust. And then yeah.
Yeah. So you never broke anything on the tank?
No, never broken.
What's been your biggest setback? That also?
Yeah, that was my...
That was your biggest setback also, no?
Yes.
Okay.
And we at the time there wasn't any motors in Cape Town or in South Africa. If there was, the people wanted a lot of money for the motors because they knew it was scarce at the time. And then the other option was now obviously to rebuild it. And then Jas told me, look here, we build the motor, we see what happens, whatever, we build the motor. This was now before the bragging rights event was now. And then...
So did you break the car after you did the VAD review?
Before.
Before, okay.
Before the VAD. He was actually waiting. We were actually supposed to do the video.
Okay.
After
In that time.
in that time. Then we slapped the motor together, other block, pistons, whatever the case will be, and then I actually raced the car like that on bragging rights. And then after a while we discovered there's a piston slip. But the car drove still, even for Saldanha. I had head lift. I took the head off, put the other head on, started the car, test drove the car, came back. As the eyes came back, we checked at the back, the car was smoking a hell of a lot. Then took the head off again, put on the other head. We thought it was laying on the head, put on the other head, same problem. But obviously I was running with the nitrous on the car also and whatever. And then we went to Saldanha. I ended for the 400 and the 800.
Okay.
And then we discovered, nah man, it's not the head, so it's either I broke a ring or something. And then the guys told me, my bro, we go to Sudan. Car was already broken. So go to Sudan, see what happens. And then we went down, I drove the car down to Saldanha with that broken ring. I raced the 400 the night, nitrous the car, 400, the 800, all day I was racing on the 800 nitrous.
What was your speed on the 800?
It was actually 202.
It was not bad.
Golf 1 versus 25 Turbo Corolla. Waiting for them. Waiting. Confirming numbers. Right, here we go. That's a tough one. The TDI is moving. Okay, so beam against the bike. Here we go.
What bro, and we were obviously driving against the wind.
You're the wind. That you're the night. Look here, bro, I'm heavy. But the wind, if I don't stand Fast.
Yes,
the wind blew me. Oh my
the
God.
wind was heavy.
The wind was heavy.
Yeah, I drove the car down, drove the car back home again.
Ja, toe is mooi.
And then eventually we stripped and we discovered there's a crack in the block. That was the issue.
But what was that, because of high boost or what?
I don't know, could have been of the nitros, could have been.
But on a diesel engine, can you sleeve the block?
It's not advisable.
Is it?
Maybe on a stock. If you're just gonna keep the block like stock, you're not gonna put software on, bigger turbo or whatever, then it's alright for a normal daily car. But if you're gonna boost, because the stuff boosts high, man. I mean, I'm currently boosting now 2.3.
Okay.
So, and
that's
stock,
a lot,
the bone stock TDIs, I think they like boost like 1.2, 1.3, there around. So it's not advisable to re-sleeve.
What keeps you coming back to racing or to the tracks or to Killarney?
Adrenaline, the friends, yeah. My son is a big part of it.
Okay.
I actually forgot to mention him. Okay. He's a big part.
How old is he?
He's now 6.
Okay.
But
Kijk, maybe he's 6 years old. You can have problems, no?
I already have problems.
You can have problems,
I
bro.
already have problems. I already have problems from before that already. He wants to drive the car already.
Yo.
Yeah,
I can imagine that like the 16, Teddy. I think we must enter, but I'm gonna drive. Or we enter 2 numbers.
That is actually, my son is actually my best friend. I go all over with him because it's fun to have him. Like we will drive with the car. Any exhaust you hear of another car, then it's like, Daddy, you must race him. He's like the bad influence. Or there will be times that I just cruise the car now. Now he's with me like 2-3 days cruising. Then he will ask me, Dada, just boost a little bit. So he's actually my main guy. Because even seeing him on the track when I'm racing, it's like,
Just his expression.
It's all over the show,
Like Samuel's son is always with him.
Yes.
Always. And that man, when he see me, he say, but when his daddy is, my daddy's on the race now. Must take a video now. I say, my bro, don't worry. I have you, don't stress. But he's always excited. Always excited.
Motivation, it's quite too.
But there's also been like, look here, I say always, man, you can only teach your children that, then teaching them other stuff.
Yes.
Like I got daughters, I don't have sons, fortunately and unfortunately, but I love my daughters and my bro, they, like my youngest one, I think the last time she was at Killarney, she couldn't really understand, man.
Okay.
But she was there, she knew, yeah, I'm racing whatever. Now my eldest one, she, after every run, then she stand on the wall and she would stop me.
Okay.
Then I must hold down the window, then she will tell me my time.
Okay.
So even if you stop me down there and say, now you did that, I must stop her, then she will say, then she said, Daddy, you must leave a little harder now. Like I must now leave harder now out the line. But they always want to go with me to Killarney. But my wife, how much work goes into keeping the car competitive?
Not much.
Not a lot, no? Oil changes?
Yeah, that's normal. But like if I decide to go race tomorrow, it's like even like I say, with the bragging rights, there wasn't a lot of prep work. Me and my nephew, we changed the rear shocks, put in a stiffer shock. Okay. Put on the slicks and to see if everything fit. Test drove the car, so I work opposite the track in Killarney in the industrial area. Test drove the car in the, this was like 2 days before race day. Test drove the car, everything clearing and everything, nothing, and just parked the car and that is, I just put on tires and then there I go.
So with diesel, do you get like, can you fit any cam in the car, or is it a specific cam?
No, specific cam.
Oh, but there is cams that you can.
Yes, there is cams available.
Headwork work?
Headwork also.
Does it work?
But when you do the one thing, the other thing goes with it basically. So if you're going to do headwork, You must do the cam.
Valves,
And when you do the cam, you must do injectors. You need more fuel. So that works in together, and that is where the money comes in. You understand what I'm saying? That is because diesel sports is quite expensive.
Okay.
Cam is now currently, I think the cheapest racing cam now is about 9 grand. Your injectors is going to put you back 20, 25 grand.
And you can't do it, you guys.
There was people that did it. Some people say it works, some people say it doesn't work. So I don't know to cut, but I haven't tried it. Niaz actually told me, hey, we must try it and see what happens. We got cams there, like there, we can have it cut and see what happens. But yeah.
I like to ask questions.
Right.
You know, you see diesels, you ask, you know.
Yeah.
Is your family support
Very important.
very important?
That's, my family support is very important. My wife, she actually raced the car also.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, where
At Killarney, she
okay.
raced the car a few times on the robot to robot.
Okay.
She drives the car to work
Okay.
now and then, and whatever the case may be. And there I don't have a problem with about going to racing. She jumps in and we go.
Quiet.
She's actually more excited than me.
No, that's quiet. That's quiet. So my wife can drive liquor. She's quiet. She don't knock the wheels and stuff like that, and knock the car. And she drive quiet, but she's just bound to hit lift.
Okay.
Like when you must not know when the love come in, the engine don't change. So
Yes.
I'm trying to teach her that, but she don't want to. But anyway, so my daughter sometimes get very verergerd. So when they go to the shops with their mommy and they come back, and they will say, "Yo, daddy, mommy's boring." And I say, "Why? Mommy don't want to lift." When we tell mommy lift, and mommy say no. I was like, "Hey, what that?" They're like, "No." When we tell mommy lift quickly for us.
Yeah.
They say, nah, their mommy don't want to. Their mommy say, yeah, because your daddy teaches all this stuff. Nah, they know, bro. Now my mom say, yeah, she's still trying to drive. So the lift, she just touched the lift, now she's in second gear. They're like, no, you must keep it there. My eldest doing that. That like this, sugar.
Now, the support of the family is very important.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, nah,
you don't also want to go out of the house on a bad day.
yeah, nah, too. But look at, you know, nah, they can't be quiet forever.
They can only scale one.
Since here we go.
They will scale one till the next event.
Yeah, that also.
I didn't watch it in the
You didn't? Okay. But I was actually saying that family support is very important. Like your wife, she races. My wife let me go to Killarney, let me race. But it's very important if you have a husband or boyfriend, because I mean some people let their girlies vertel them.
Yes.
But I mean, if you're into cars, you need to race. A lot of them let them race at Killarney, then on the street.
Yes.
Yes, I know there's still means they do street racing. That I don't think that will ever stop. But rather let him do what he wants to. He's spending his money on the right way.
Yes.
Not on the wrong stuff. So
And there's obviously a limit also, yeah.
yeah, there's a limit there, for sure there's a limit. Sacrifices have to be made for racing.
No, I don't think there was any sacrifices.
Well, that's my best way, man. Like you can't cut off your nose to spite your face. Cut the weekie.
There was a time, there was a time when my life that racing helped me. So, yeah. It was actually, like I say, it was street racing. But that was actually also in lockdown. So, racing is something that, for us, man, for the guys, it helps you deal with things also. You understand?
Yeah, no.
Problems get too much, whatever. Jump in the car.
Yeah. Stay
Enjoy
relief.
yourself, yeah. Whether it's work, whether it's personal, doesn't matter, man.
Right.
And this car was actually for sale at the time.
Okay.
And just to see if someone came with a price, I would have let it go, whatever the case may be. Obviously, my son was I knew I was going to traumatize him. And I actually got a message one day then I took the car off after like a week, took the car off. And then I actually got a message from Shirat, and he told me, I think the best decision you did was to take the ad off and keep the car. So I told him, yeah, man, I think my son still asks was accepted because you obviously didn't want it, and it was like, yeah, our cars help us deal with shit, man. And that is our escape. Is our cars or racing or whatever the case may be. And it makes sense. It's true.
100%.
It's true.
100%. Maybe you know what? With my car even, I had so much offers already. And I had the car for like, I think 6 months. And someone offered me money, and at the time I was like, yo, that's a lot of money for what I paid for the car. And I told the man, nice safe stick. He wasn't gonna come down, whatever. That was on a Friday. Me and my wife was off. And my wife said, hey, you're not selling the car. And I was like, why? She's like, no. Because if you sell this car, I'm gonna have to be at the end of that. No one else. Me, I'm gonna have to deal with your moods and stuff. So you're not selling the car. I'm telling you now, I don't care how much that I offer you, the car's not for sale. I'm telling you the car's not for sale. I told that man was quiet, bro. He even upped the price by 20k.
Nah, it's a quiet wife for me, bro.
My wife said, no, you're not selling the car because if you sell this car, because maybe, like, yes, we don't make afgotsies of our cars, but my wife said that is something that she know. I spoke about when we were dating.
Yes.
She said that was
she got you so awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe that was the best, I always tell her, that was the best thing you could have ever done for me.
Yeah.
Like, money is not always everything.
Yes.
Like, what do? You sell the car. What comes after that? You buy a slower car or a car that's not fun.
Yes.
Or a car that has problems.
I was actually smoking to build a petrol. I missed the screaming, man. I missed that. But now I think I'm gonna hold on.
Inshallah, man.
No, hold on.
Maybe you can keep this car and build something else.
Inshallah.
Maybe you'll full this car petrol.
That's what my son actually told me. Keep this car, you can build your other. Straight. He told me straight. Because I still told him, come we sell. So he gave the car's name Sonic. Alright? I actually started off with Smurf first, and then he gave it Sonic. And then I asked him one day, I actually took a video of it, I asked him, now why Sonic? And he was like, because there's nitrous on the car. And I was like, how do you? But he takes note, man. And because
Sonic was what you call it.
Fast and nitrous. And I told him, look here, we sell Sonic, and then I'm gonna buy a red Golf, and then we make that Knuckles. And he was like, no, you can build your Knuckles. I will keep Sonic. So he's the owner here. I don't have time.
Yeah, that's mad. But that is quite, man. Like, maybe if you have like kids that's into cars, that's the piece.
Yeah, no,
that's the piece.
You cannot tell him also. You can come with your Ferrari also and tell him we're gonna swap.
No, you don't want to. Because this is what he knows, man.
Yeah.
He grew up in this. What is the most stressful part of a race day for you?
Everything.
No.
Yeah.
Scrutiny.
Like you were saying earlier, no, not really with the scrutineering, but like you were saying earlier, Kilani will take out all the gremlins or it will humble you.
Yeah.
So the whole day is a bit.
Yeah, you bacha, like you're driving in there, everything must just go.
You're way there already. So the whole day is kind of stressful. Because you're all over the show, where you can do better, like deflate the tire, do this, do that. So, yeah, it's like if I'm racing, whoever is there, but the gazebo, whatever, they don't see me. They will see me when I come change the tire, or whatever the case may be. But I'm constantly in the line, checking this, checking that, or whatever. But like I said, the support is also plays a big role there. It helps with the stress also.
So about the local drag racing scene in Cape Town.
We're talking about Kilani now. I don't actually want to comment on that now currently.
No, comment. Maybe the right person is gonna see it.
Look, I think this whole thing that they're doing now, this whole noise complaint, and I think they must give drag races a fair chance, man. Where the noise, I mean, the track has been there all along. People know there's a racetrack. They know. You can't tell me once a month you can't make an exception. And the city wants to stop street racing, but Killarney is then also restricting you. So where do you go? And if Killarney is gonna do that, then street racing is gonna
It's going to ignite again. Yeah.
it's gonna ignite again.
Not that there is no street
yes,
racing
but-
now, but the street racing is down.
Yes.
If you look at how much Owens enter, normal cars at Killarney. So you would rather have that
Yes.
than
Like on a robot.
exactly.
On a robot. I mean,
Look, so
imagine they're gonna tell you on a robot your car's too loud.
look, not that also like. So for me, like yes, these noise restrictions at every track, right? And yes, people is allowed to complain.
Yeah.
But think for yourself logically. For example, you have a party here now, right? It's now 20 to 12 on a
Yeah.
Saturday morning. You have a kids party here, or you have a birthday party. You play music, right? Your neighbors can't complain because it's not sleeping time yet.
Exactly.
If it come 12 o'clock,
Yes.
now you playing music still.
Exactly.
Now your neighbors can phone the law enforcement and
But
lay a
this is
noise
happening
complaint.
during the day.
Now that is most now my thing.
Yeah. Or if you know as a resident there, it's track day today. It's gonna be a noise.
Yeah.
Why can't you go out in for the
Yeah.
day? If it's so a big problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be so bad, man.
Look, and I had people that actually went to people that stay there in the area, like a street closest to Killarney. And they said, me, bro, you can't really hear anything. Like they were there on the drags.
Yes.
On the drag day, you can't really hear. You hear the cars, but it's not like the cars are living here outside Tawfeeq.
I mean,
you know
if
what I'm
you're
saying?
gonna drive past in a road, past them
Yeah.
with a loud car,
Yeah.
they're gonna hear it more than what's happening on the track.
That's most the thing. It's not like you're pulling up and down there.
Yes.
Like they staying in Killarney's backyard. I mean, there's that sand dunes. There's walls that is being built. There's that, what's it,
And
perspex
basically
plastic, what
on
you
the
call
right
it?
side of the track,
Yeah.
you have an industrial area.
Yeah.
So it's only on the left-hand side, which is where the, like you said, the dunes are.
Yeah.
That is where the houses are, basically.
Yeah,
The
but did
front
you
side
see
is
that
the
whole,
dune.
exactly.
That people don't worry.
Exactly.
Do you
But did you
understand what I'm
see
saying?
that? Did you see that big dunes or whatever they
Yes.
did there on that side? That sand dunes before you could see over. So they do all that stuff, and people is still complaining. You gonna tell me the sound became less? Because what's happening there now by that dunes or whatever they made, the sound is doing that and it's going up.
Yes,
So they might still hear it, but
Yes.
it's not as loud.
exactly.
But how is people still complaining?
Look, like I won't have a problem if I must go for a sound test,
Yeah.
diesel.
Yeah.
So, but I feel it for the next guy, man. Especially for the guys that build these the drag racing cars, man.
Yeah.
You understand what
The
I'm saying?
drag goes to compete.
Yes, to compete
Yeah.
for their business
Yeah.
or for. Do you
Exactly.
understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. So now you must change the whole exhaust setup, and you change the exhaust setup hoping it's gonna work.
But, yes.
So now you get to the next event, and the next event also you fail.
Or your car's doing slower,
So
maybe.
my take on it, no, like, I don't know, everybody's got their own take, but I think me personally, the city needs to do something
No,
about
the city
it.
needs to step in.
They need to step in because I promise you, if the drags is gonna stop, or they're gonna stop the drags, they're gonna stop, or they close Killarney in total because of noise, what is gonna happen?
No, definitely.
Tawfeeq, you know how much money you put into this car. So now you can't race the car anymore. Yes, you stop racing,
Yes.
but you don't race on the street either,
Yeah.
right? Because you're doing whatever.
Yes.
You're taking a break, but when you're done with the break, you're gonna go back. You're gonna race. But my thing is this: if they close Killarney because of noise, what is gonna happen?
No.
Where you gonna race? Where we gonna race? What is the Owens or the track cars gonna do? We have no other place.
Exactly.
This is not Joburg and any other part of the
Besides, how
country.
much businesses are going to get affected by it? Because
Exactly.
drag racing is big in Cape Town.
How much garages is in Killarney?
Yes.
How much people work there? If Killarney close, what's gonna happen?
Exactly.
So there's not only the noise. The noise is for me is a very small percentage. Like I say, in a residential area, you can play music up until 12 o'clock.
Exactly.
You might have the decency to go next door to your neighbor and say,
tell them,
Auntie,
yeah.
ons gaat 'n bietjie music speel vandag, as my kind se birthday, whatever. Right, ons gaat 'n bietjie geraas maak, ons gaat mense ooit kwaai. But your neighbors can't phone the boer.
Exactly.
Even if you don't tell them you're gonna have a party. They can't phone the police.
Because you're under at certain time.
Exactly.
In that time.
Exactly. And I mean, my bro.
And it's not even early in the morning, the drag start.
Exactly.
What time does it start?
The drag start 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
The same with the track days. Same thing. So, I don't know, but the city definitely needs to step in because
No, they must.
if they force Killarney to close the doors because of sound
They're gonna sit
restrictions,
with a bigger problem.
they're going to sit. Look at the motorbikes.
Yes.
How much motorbike guys come with this?
Exactly.
You tell me. A lot. And apparently there was 2 bikes that failed. Stock BMWs. Stock.
Now what must
So why is the guys at Killarney
Exactly.
they buy them a BMW to what? To race. But where they're racing, they're choosing the right way. Right.
And now you get curbed on the right way.
You get curbed on the right way. So where's the Owens gonna go? A new BMW bike is not cheap, my brother. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know the maths in it. I don't know the amounts, but if you do the maths, you tell me how much a new BMW bike.
definitely.
So now that guy.
I saw there was someone commenting about a 40k exhaust they have to put on. and
Exactly.
all the shit.
Exactly. So that is for performance.
Yeah.
So like on a car, you can maybe add another box.
Yeah.
You can't add another box on a motorbike. How do you add another box on a Gaat hy maar nou hier met exhaust wat daar boek. Understand jy?
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Yeah.
the city needs to step in. Either go to the.
I think what we must do, like we must not in that group, no.
Oh.
But I think the best option here is to involve higher people.
I also think so.
Involve, get what's his name, JP Smith or
Yeah.
whoever involved here, and they have to sort it out.
They have to sort it out.
Have to.
Either they're gonna have to go to the people that is always complaining, because I can guarantee you, it's only 1, maybe 5 people that's complaining, because it's not different people complaining all the time. I promise you, it's one Korean that's complaining
Yes.
all the time. So go to that Korean's house and tell her, look here, this is the thing. Obviously, it's a racetrack. There's a Saturday, whatever the case may be. Yes, there's gonna be whatever. You either need to go out or something, so that you not, if it's not really that irritating. But if we close the door, the gates of Killarney, and there's no more Killarney there, those guys are gonna race on the street.
Yeah, by you.
Yeah, by you, 1, but 2, when you're driving, what is gonna be more? That old racing, that race car on the street, who's gonna be more in danger now? Your ears or you yourself, your life? Because once the Owens start taking the cars from the track to the street, who's gonna be more at this?
Obviously.
The community,
Yes.
the people, the other drivers.
Yes.
And do they want that? They don't want that.
That is why there's a track.
That is why we have a race track. So, like, yes, I understand there's a certain noise and whatever, but
No, but like you're also saying, it's happening during the day.
it's happening
not
during
like
the
we
day.
start in 10
It's
o'clock
not
at
at night, bro. It's not at night. So I'm still trying to figure that out, but
What
we
I was
hope,
saying- I was saying, whoever's complaining, Killarney or the city must just buy that person an outing for that day.
yeah,
Give them a voucher,
yeah.
a shopping voucher or
Kwaai, ja.
something. Spend it.
Ja, wanneer dan die gaat steels toe,
Ja.
ek en nou
Yeah.
gaat kyk 'n movie of iets.
Win-win for everyone.
Yeah, because
But just picture yourself, the out of towners come. They come all the way.
Yeah.
All that money spent, all that time, that effort, everything.
and it's not cheap to travel, and it's not
It's
cheap.
not even cheap for us that's staying here.
Exactly.
Locally, to race.
Yes,
I mean. And now they come down all the way. They tell them they fail, they can't race.
Yeah.
That
And it happened before.
Yeah.
It happened before.
Yes, it happened with, what's his name, Kiddos.
Yeah.
He ran twice, and
Yeah.
they banned him
Yeah.
because he was too
Yeah,
loud.
yeah.
Out of then rather let the guy race the day out. And then look here, tell him, look here, next time you come, you can't need to be a bit
It's
softer.
softer,
But
whatever.
they just banned him.
Banned him, yeah.
And that guy told him all the way
Same
down.
with Tawfeeq, with the beams. I think he was also banned from the loss. That wasn't a bragging rights, but it was like a Killarney / Nazi thing.
Okay.
Same with him. He also didn't race because of the sound of his car. His car's loud. So, like, look at purple is built their cars, man. They go fast. That is quick. Guys is doing 11 seconds,
That's loud
10
also.
seconds, 9 seconds. Can you imagine what will happen if Saud or Saudi or who else is there? Siratim, Aminim. What will happen if they must take their cars to the street? Do you know what I'm saying?
It'll be fun though.
Yeah, but do you get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because now the police come, now you must run. What's going to happen? They're going to drive hard, bro. The adrenaline is so in them. 90% of that car don't even have a speedometer.
No.
Because it's a purposely built car. All you need is a rev counter, a shift light, oil pressure gauge, water temperature, and your management, and a cage. So can you imagine if the police is chasing them? I don't think. I don't
only
think.
built to go that 400.
Exactly. But I don't think the city is thinking about it, and they definitely need to step in.
They need
because, like, yes, like you say, your car's soft. But what about the guys that can't put... Saud can't put a box on his car, which I think he did already. But his car's still loud. Jody also put a box on his car. His car's still loud. It might be toned down, yes, but that's a purposely built car. Armin's car also, Sani's car also, Herman Mustad, Yasin Ibrahim. It's purpose. Okay, Yasin drives his car every day, but Herman Mustad have a purposely built car. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
So then we're not even going to see that man is here anymore, boss. We're not going to have out of towners here. We're not going to see.
Die basically.
Yes, we're not going to be able to go. Everybody's not by the means to travel.
No, definitely not.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Look at me with my slow runnings. What am I going to do? I'm not going to sell my car. So what am I going to do now? I must go race on the street. The last time I raced on the street was more than 20 years ago, bro. Like I don't even drive fast on the road. Bro. Like I drive speed limit. People think I'm talking nonsense. I will maybe bust love here and there. But I'm not going to ride my car fourth gear out because I know if I get gesnapped now, that is tongsaken. So they just need to come to the party, man. That's all. That's all. The city must step in because, like, yes, it's not Killarney's fault. Killarney is not the people. But they must also do measurement. They must also just not accept everything. And just say, yes, okay, we will get it softer. We will get the guys. I mean, what's that power series? How do they make their car softer? You have a purposely built race car. Now you must put 5 boxes on, or 2, 3 boxes. So now the car loses 30 kilowatts. How are you going to compete?
That's why I say you're gonna do all that changes to make your car softer, but if it affects your performance.
Yes, but not affects the performance, but also your compression and your stuff in your engine is so high. You're gonna end up hurting your engine because now there's gonna be a lot of back pressure. All that exhaust tone and exhaust noise and the pressure of the exhaust is not going out, it's going back in now. So now you hurt your engine, now you end up spending more. Then you have oil leaks on the track. So there's a win for some people, but for others it's a whole lot of losses.
Especially the people that build the cars.
Exactly, purposely build race cars. So that is the thing. Like compression ratio, when you work it out, you work out your engine, compression, your pistons, your rods, how you're going to do this, that, the other, that is what you're going to do, this is the exhaust you need. Now you must put on 3 boxes or 2 boxes. Now, all that back pressure is going back into the engine. So what's going to happen now? Your engine's not going to perform. You're going to end up breaking the engine. And if anybody knows anything about racing or about cars, it's not cheap. We don't have where we can walk here to 4-piston and we can walk here to VW Racing or whoever and just go buy. We must import, and that is when it becomes expensive.
Exactly.
So they need to think about this, man. Logically, not only for the drag races, but for the track people. They need to think about the motorbikes. The motorbikes that do drags also. That guys decide to come race at the track, not to race on the street. Because you're in front of them, there's no one in front. When they're racing on the street, they're coming on at what speeds?
Exactly.
So some of that bikes do 200 plus down kilometers. That's on a 400. What are they gonna do on the national road or on the street or in? Do you know what I'm saying?
And you as someone driving a car, that speed is so quick. You changing lanes.
Exactly.
You can't even see the bike coming on.
So that one person that keeps complaining, or that 5 people, the city needs to go to them and say to them, look here, like we understand, but you don't want the noise, but here's the downside of that. You don't want the noise one. That's maybe one point. If we close Killarney's doors, we close Killarney's gates, what's gonna happen?
It's going to become worse, yeah.
There's going to be more fatalities.
Yes.
You might even be one of the fatalities. You're driving down, for example, Sable Road.
Just put your fucking TV louder.
Exactly. Put earphones in.
Like you're saying, it's not in the evening, man. It's not disturbing.
Exactly.
Peace. It's not disturbing.
Exactly.
Peace. I mean, there's, besides the track there's other cars driving outside, motorbikes driving outside, cars, which is loud, so.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, it's from 9 to 5 o'clock.
Exactly. But look, inshallah, we hope that it's going to get sorted.
Yeah, we hope for everything. Yeah.
We hope that it's going to get sorted and it's actually going to, going to benefit the races in the end of the day. Because, like I say, purposely built cars is not cheap. Some people take 3 years to build a car, only to get banned on their first event to come to the track.
How much spectators are you going to be pushing away?
There we go. How much jobs is going to be lost? And already now, jobs already scarce now.
Yes.
So just check all the marshals at Killarney. Check all that garages by Killarney. Check all of that.
Yes.
Killarney closed their doors because of one car. And that was what you call.
Yes.
Is she going to employ all that people there by house? How much salaries is that? How much families is that feeding? So then what happens after that? Now the robberies go up. The drugs go up. Everything else go up. So, think about it nicely, people. If you're complaining, think about it nicely, especially around the track. It's not just your ears that is, and I don't even think it's so loud, man.
No, it's not.
Like, just check the decibel reading here, if it get there to you. If they must do a decibel reading while me and you talking there, it will be louder. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, something must be done.
No, but the city needs to step in.
The city definitely needs to step in. So if you are from the city and you have connections there with the JP Smiths and whoever else, and whoever is the sport minister and whoever else, just give them a call, please. They need to sort this out. What changes would you like to see at Killarney now, if there is anything?
They must obviously see to better track bike. Track bike was an issue also.
Yeah.
The timing system. Also another problem. Guys prep for the event. They come to that event to do times. They don't want to hear the timing system is off or it's not reading properly. They need to sort out speakers also. Proper speakers there. Because if you stand on a certain point, you have to stand by the tower to hear the tower. And I mean, it's been so for how long already? If you're down there by the finish line, you can't even hear anything. Because you can't even see anything on the timing board even also. So there's a reason why drag days are there for timing purposes and to hear what your time is, to see what's happening. That needs to get sorted out there. That is like the main issues.
Yeah. But inshallah, we hope that it's gonna get done and it's gonna happen. I think for now also the most important thing is the sound.
Yeah.
The sound is one of the biggest things that needs to be taken and done properly. Who are some of the local races that you respect?
Well, there's a lot of them. Like I say, everyone in that real races group. Guys is sticking around. So I respect because they're always there for the support. They're always there for support.
Which local build impresses you the most?
So far, I would say, what's his name? Shaim Amod.
Shaim Amod.
Shaim
Amod, why?
For me, that's so far the most impressive.
it go.
During that time,
Pump fuel.
yeah, it's
11.3.
we're waiting for Sherrod to come out now.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm so
for that.
excited for that car. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. But for me, so far, for what he's doing, and that's very impressive. That is.
So for the people that don't know, Shaheen Amle is the guy with the blue 2GR. Well, so he's the guy with the blue 2GR strike oyster / duck / A82 Conquest 2GR powered. So his best time is 11.3 thus far. He's out now doing some changes. So yeah, that's the guy that Tawfeeq's talking about. I'll insert a fire round of questions. Turbo, naturally aspirated.
Meaning?
So either or, which one do you choose?
Boost.
Who's turbo?
Turbo is.
Turbo. So if you could choose anything else but a VW, what would you choose? Nissan, VW, Toyota, Honda, BMW,
Yo,
Audi?
yeah, Ashton is gonna laugh for this one, but Honda.
Honda,
Because he
okay.
made a statement this morning.
Uh,
He said something about Honda boys, and he's like, you toch maar want Honda. So he's gonna. No, definitely it will be Honda.
Honda, okay,
Definitely
great.
Honda.
Street car, race car?
Street car.
Street car. Okay. Manual auto?
Man,
Front wheel drive, rear wheel drive?
I would like to try real drive. I would like
Okay.
to give it.
Favorite track? Have you been anywhere else?
No, I haven't been anywhere else. Yeah,
So Killarney?
currently not. No.
Not currently not okay. Yeah. I can't blame you for that. Yeah. we can't also blame you for that. Your dream build?
I always wanted what is this a rotary
Okay.
in the Mazda.
Okay.
Either Capella or 323 or
Okay.
something like that. That is something I would
Inshallah.
like to build, inshallah, in future.
Okay.
Well,
That's something quite, no?
Yeah.
Like you don't see a lot of them.
No, that's why I say something different. Also. But okay, you must also now see how things are going to get sorted with a noise complaint, because
That
you know
also,
that
yeah.
shit makes a noise.
Yeah,
Man.
that also. Favorite local racer?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot now. You're putting me on the spot.
It can be anyone. It don't need to be someone you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, car that stands out for you.
The car that stands like the car that stands the most out for me is like I say, is Junaid's car.
Tonight.
For me, that car is just very impressive. Also
But easier.
for a PC.
Yeah. A BT, yeah.
Yeah.
And in a Civic partner.
Yes, that is
Like this been faster B20
on and off the track.
Yeah,
That is
on
what
and
I
off the
tell
track,
you.
yeah.
That is where it comes in. Yeah, so we were out now one night also, and he was doing his thing there. Nah, it was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say
Tonight, no?
Junaid.
Nah, too, yeah. Like I did this interview, so I said to him, nah, he knows what he's doing.
Yes, and the
Especially
way he
behind
does
the
that
wheel.
car.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
Behind the wheel,
You
like,
can hear when he's shifting.
yeah.
You can hear.
Yeah. And the way he launch also, man. He knows his launch, he knows
Yes.
where to launch, how to launch on either surface.
Yeah.
So now, respect. So yeah, guys, that's Junaid.
Oh, he's gonna
Favorite.
sticker because
Yeah. Tonight, Team Chas, the Raid Civic, favorite local racer. And then, what's next for the car? Now, future plans?
Inshallah, I would like to do, just like I said, Alice,
Okay,
get a better track tire
okay.
and put the nitrous back on, get the kit again and just up the shot slightly,
Okay.
because a stock setup can take up to 100 kilowatt shot.
Easy.
Yeah,
Yo, that's
it's not gonna last long,
Yeah.
but it's obviously gonna eat on the reliability, but easy. 100 kilowatt shot is max.
So what did you have on before?
60. So I would like to go up with another 20 maybe.
Maybe 80 kilowatt.
Yeah, because my exit speeds was 184. So if I can get my 60 foot better, then
So there was actually I actually raced when me and you raced that day.
Yeah.
There was another so I'll insert that video here. There was another guy, also TDI raced. I don't know what car, I can't remember the color.
that
but
was
I know.
actually more in.
Is it?
Silver four-door.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But did he have niters? Was
Yes,
it that
he had
one?
niters on
yeah,
that car.
because I think I raced him also. Because at the day there was a lot of TDIs. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
I
we
go
went
out
as a
and go,
crew,
yeah.
yes.
So I actually raced him and I said, yo, this car's nice. And he said, nah, your car's not too bad. And I was like, what's done to it? And when he told me, and he's like, niters, I was like, huh? So he's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, nice, go ahead.
No, TDIs love nitrous.
Yeah.
TDIs love nitrous.
But that was a silver Sportline.
No, it was a silver four-door. Yeah, the
Four-door, yeah, I saw the color, but I know there was one of the guys that I was on the day. So I'll insert that video of me and Tawfeeq racing.
Zero for the left, 40, 0 for the left, and a 49 for the right.
Gone away.
That was that in COVID?
Yeah, that was actually the first event after COVID.
COVID,
Yeah, in COVID time, but I must love it.
That time they didn't want us to talk to Makan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we watched all that shit. Yeah.
What were you saying about the Inco?
But I don't have the in-car video.
Oh yeah, the one I took.
was-
no?
yeah.
So yeah, guys, we actually had a quiet race. Of that he won the race, but it was a liquor race.
Just.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'll insert the outside video here of me and him. So is there any new projects that you busy building now? No, nothing at the moment.
Nothing at the moment.
Good. So what goals are you chasing with this car? Time wise?
Look, I don't have expectations. I would like to get into the 11s with the car.
Okay. Inshallah.
But if not, like I told you earlier, as long as that front number is 11, whether it's 11, 9, 9, 9, 9. But I would like to get on to SS Fastest diesel list.
Okay.
Whether it's number 10 also, it doesn't matter.
So what is the slowest time do you know?
Yeah, I actually don't know. Actually don't, but I think it's in the 11s.
Okay.
Or it could be, no, I think it's 12s. Yeah. But low 12s. But also with the little I got, I want to achieve that.
Quiet.
No cam, no injectors, just that.
No skid good like we say.
Yeah, just the odds and ends. And when I do race the car, it's full car. I even forgot with bragging rights to take my spare wheel out of my boot.
Yo.
Yeah. So, yeah, even when I race robot to robot, you can come anytime to you can open that boot. There's the toolboxes in there, everything.
Yeah, but this can't make enough talk, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I don't.
But yeah, maybe if you had to take out the spare wheel and the stuff in the boot, you would have gone a bit faster. Maybe it's a 12.5 or something. 12.4 misschien. Inshallah. Guys, I'm just sitting here now, and while we're sitting here, we're obviously sitting outside in the garage / outside, and you hear the planes all the time.
Yes.
So imagine you or your mommy or your wife must phone the city to
Exactly, man.
say, we live here in Tafelsig and there's always noise, the planes. My bill, you can't do nothing. It's the same thing if you buy a house next to a railway line.
You knew it's there.
You knew it's there. You can't phone the city and say, oh, the train's just making a noise. So
Exactly.
it's the same thing, man. The racetrack was there before anybody else moved in there. I think the racetrack was first there and the refinery.
Yes.
And so, yeah, please, man, that noise complaints must stop now.
Yo, and that time the Friday the race was till what, 12 o'clock?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
But that time they were still developing that area, man. There wasn't really a lot of houses
there. Wasn't
there.
a lot of houses. And after the drags that time, then I had the best burnouts.
Yo, no, remember that?
Yes, that was
That was the best. That was the best.
E-scores and the
Skylines and
man,
PMs and
those
stuff.
were the days, man.
Yeah. Any sponsors you would like to thank?
the Wegab, which is Tawfeeq Martin,
Got it.
and then Tool Pro, Mohammed, friend of mine.
Okay.
Then, yeah, that's about it.
Tool Pro Engineering.
Yeah, Tool Pro Engineering. And then the main man, Mr. Culprit.
Mr. Culprit, yes. So I actually spoke to him in the week. I think last week, yeah. I spoke to him. And I was still teasing him like, hey, wanneer maak sy klaar? Ek bly video's sien wat hy kan, wat maak hy klaar? So it's like, nah, he's getting to a point now.
Nah, he told me was now, I also told him when I see status and I tell him, maar klaar Jay. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna give you pack. Then he tells me, I'm gonna 60 foot you in your move. Races in 60 feet.
Quiet. Yeah, so shout out to Niaz. We're gonna get him also on in the future. Inshallah. Once his car's obviously done pulled and stuff. Any shout outs?
To my diesel brothers.
Okay,
yeah, the 021, we call it the 021 Janaza.
Okay.
Because we like a whole lot, we close friends also.
Okay.
Also, anything you need help with, like diesel wise, any small group of friends. We met a couple of years ago, actually, I think it was also in lockdown.
Okay.
We met with a run and there was a certain amount of us that stayed close.
Okay.
And, yeah. So,
shout out to the Auto One diesel guys. So where does the Janaza kapot come in?
Because yeah, it's a long story. Yes. So whenever we plan something, and then this one either cancels or that one cancels, everyone's not busy. So we just came with look here. It's like it's but talking shit, he's like.
But that's my also the normal thing, man. No?
Yeah.
Life is life, yeah.
Definitely.
But sometimes also some of them fast.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yes.
Few of them that might have 2-3 anniversaries for the year.
Oh, 5 birthdays. Nee, goed. Waarvan maak je noise here? I always say, when the man of us talk, they talk all the time. Then it come the day of the thing, then they're like, kijk, we must meet up 12 o'clock. Then they call the 12, sorry guys, I can't make it anymore due to unforeseen circumstances. I blame you so, man. But yeah, that's the time when they take it, come back and say. But again, ladies, don't do that. It's not nice. Like you see now, we're not mentioning names anymore. We would have mentioned names.
We're not gonna mention names.
Yeah. So don't do that, man. It's not nice. And guys, if your wife is doing that, you can ask for forgiveness later, man. Just do that, man. Take your car keys and you gooi. But okay, then again, some of the ones, the mochies take the keys and they take it in the safe. Only she knows the safe code.
That's why you must have friends to fetch you, man.
That also, yeah. Where can people follow you? Are you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok?
Not on Facebook. Like I explained to you, I have a Facebook account, but I don't accept any friends. I'm just there for marketplace.
Okay, got it.
But I have a TikTok account.
Okay. And TikTok account is?
Tawfeeq 1.9 TDI.
Tawfeeq 1.9 TDI. So if people want to message you, if they want to know anything or you want to help?
Yeah, there's a lot of people do message me on TikTok. According to the build or wants to build or whatever. So yeah.
So yeah, guys, TikTok, Tawfeeq 1.9 TDI. Is this car your profile picture?
Yes.
So this car is the profile picture, so you must just check it out. And any last shout outs? No?
Yeah,
Your son?
Yeah. He's actually with my mother, that's why he's not here.
Okay.
But he would have, if I had to ask you, can he be in? He would have been annoyed. He can't sit still, man. He's alright with the video review, he was alright because of what I was there. But yeah, that's my my number one fan.
What do you like to see on the next Garage Talk podcast?
Mu'in. Like
okay, that's a full drag build, no?
Yes.
Okay. Full drag build, Mu'in. So
I think he's currently also on 11.3, 11.2.
Okay, so he's part of the top 10 list?
Yes, he's on.
Okay.
I think he's number 4.
Okay, cool.
I think so. Not sure,
Cool.
but I think it's, yeah.
Is that the one that, what's it, SA, what's it? Is that list? I think Speed and Sound do that list.
Yes, the
Is it that one?
Yes,
Yeah.
diesel drag.
Okay,
So the tuner, our tuner is number 1 on the list.
Okay.
Eddie,
okay,
or the Mark 1 side chick.
okay.
Yeah,
What color is that car?
black. Everything's black on that car.
So we have some pictures or maybe a video you can put it
Yeah, I
in.
can
We
see.
can put it in there for them as well. So we'll upload a picture of Eddie.
That is, I think there's only one serious one in there.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so we'll start with this VW man. As a TDI owner, we have a lot of talk on the launch, which is many modded TDIs don't race at Killarney as we struggle with traction, like you said, the 60 foot. What is the trick to getting off the line so quick? LSD? Question mark.
No, I don't have LSD.
Okay, like you said, he doesn't have LSD.
Yeah, it's opened off.
Oh, no.
Like I say, the more power you go, you need to sort out your traction.
Tire,
You need
yeah.
to get a better
Yeah,
I say, I don't know if I'm wrong or whatever, but a tire is a modification also. So it's no use to spend.
No, a tire definitely does help.
Yes. No, tire is actually the most important modification,
yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, no,
Because
too.
it's no use you pushing all that power and you can't put it down.
Yeah.
And that was my purpose when I built this car. So I don't want to be fast, I want to be quick.
Quick, yeah.
Because
Is it
you just
different,
need to get it over the 400.
400, yeah.
Do you understand? And still, I'm not quick enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the little power
With
that I
the-
got, I'm still not quick enough. So you that's going fast or whatever, more power, you're just going to have to upgrade your tire or
Tires and
your
traction bars and
suspension.
coilies.
Or,
And,
yes, exactly.
so yeah, VW man, you've heard it. It's not always Alice. Alice is obviously a part of it, but coilovers,
Yes.
all of the other stuff. If you want to do drags, coilovers and corner weights, that plays a big role. Suspension obviously also, and tires. Tires is a big thing. So there we go. So Tawfeeq Amod us, he's a two that he drinks 50 ppm before every race. Guys, that's obviously a joke. He doesn't really drink 50
Maybe you
ppm.
never know.
Maybe it does, we don't know. That's what Tawfeeq's asking us. He's a two that Luke has his duck.
In his dreams, yeah.
Why does he keep running away from me when I ask him for a race? So tonight Paulson asks, why does he keep running away when I ask him for a race?
Yeah, I'm running away from him now because he made me wait a year.
Okay.
Because he was the one running away from me.
Okay.
Every time I was like, come and go. Let me know. No. So now he's ready, but I must not. So you must wait.
So he's gonna wait a year now. Okay. He asked Paul us, why does he only run 14 seconds?
Yeah, because my last drag it the car on robot. So it was doing, I was saying before that this car is not feeling the same anymore. Man. Because there's quite a few things I'm like service the car and do stuff like that. And I was telling him this car is not the same. It feels laggy. Because anyway, then I dragged the car and I did 14.1.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to him, that's why he's...
Tonight Paulson asked why TDI? I think he answered that already for us, no? Shaheen Amla ask him why does he like the smoke?
I actually don't like the smoke. Sometimes it helps. I don't want to mention when, but for me, that daily the car. You must know this that some taxis that want to drive off the road. And I just put in low gear. And I label the car, but then it gives a whole lot of black smoke. That taxi driver will be right. That's the fun part of it. But honestly, I don't really like it because I drove already behind TDIs and I can. Oh shit! This is what.
Who made these noise boys? Either.
That's a sticker Junaid made. That's what I say. It's loading. It's loading from him.
Okay. Who else is there now? Cooper Oz. Can you please ask him what Luke calls him?
Yo, was I really answer that one?
You don't have to even know what.
He calls me Tawfeeq.
Mario Visa said, die stadige, you need the bouncing ball with subtitles when that ball talks.
Yeah, because I'm keeping myself in here with the swearing.
Oh, okay.
This is just also other guy.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that we always fight each other with him, but nah.
Yeah, nah, he's like that.
Yeah, nah, he's my parade. He's my parade.
He like to comment, he like to make the Facebook post heated, yeah. Misschien nou van normaal. He's a 15-second call without guess.
Ahmed.
Yeah, Ahmed, yeah.
I'm not gonna answer that one.
Ask Tawfeeq why he swears so much. Who's that? Lewis Martin?
I don't know who that is actually.
Is it? Maybe it's a made up made up name.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I also swear a lot, guys. And you see, I don't swear on here, not really. But yeah, the guys that swear the most is the most honest people. Right?
True. I was even asked by a couple of friends after the VAD review. How did you get it right? Fancy guy to cut the video all the time, edit it. I said, nah, I was passive.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just it. Tawfeeq, shukran for your time, bro. I know you're sick.
Afwan, bro. Afwan.
And yeah.
Shukran for you.
Afwan, no problem, my brother.
Setting it up.
Shukran, bro, anytime, guys. And also, if you want to be next, message me. We can make it happen. Or speak to Mu'in. Yeah, you can speak to Mu'in. If he says yes, he's ready, you can message me, you can give me his number, you can give my number to him. We can make it happen. So, yeah, guys, like I said, the Real Racers group, a lot of them message me because I've been getting a few questions like, why are you only interviewing the Real Racers? So when I started episode 1, Sani was the first one that I did. And I told Junaid he's doing number 2 because he actually came to me back in Killarney and he said, can I speak to you? So I said, yeah, why do you like me to speak to me? So he's like, I want you to start the podcast. You the richter man. I said, I'm gonna. And at the time, Hafiz was supposed to start the podcast with Hafiz. And I asked a few guys before Hafiz, and you know the Owens don't really want to, and Junaid. So then I told Junaid, I'm gonna start with Sani because he did a 10-second now.
Yes.
But says niks.
Another very impressive.
No, you can't ask me. I said, I want to hear nothing. You came to me, you said, we must start the podcast. We're going to start the podcast. You saw my episode number 2. And from the first episode 8, or from we put out the first episode of Sani, a lot of the guys messaged me and a lot of the Real Racing guys, because they're obviously in the group and whatever. Yeah. And a lot of the guys messaged me. So that is why, once there's no more of them, or they're not now all done, maybe with the cars or whatever, then I will then put it out. There is a few guys that I want to do, but I'll obviously contact you. If those guys can't, I'll put a post up on Facebook to say whoever wants to go next, we can. So guys, also, it's not only for the day, guys. We're obviously going to do bikes. We're going to do spinning. We're going to do tag Owens. We're gonna do all those guys.
So we're not just kicking off.
But we started with the drags because that's what I love. Yes. I love drags. I'm always at every event at Killarney and whatever else. So yeah. So don't forget. Okay. We wanna thank our sponsors, which is our brand partners, MA Tires, Rack and Girl, SS Diagnostics. SS Diagnostics is my business. We sell LED, car parts, bumpers, bonnets, fender liners, anything gloss for most vehicles, LEDs, car wash products, anything. Please support my business. That's how I can bring you Killarney videos and whatever. So also, if you like the podcast, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like it, comment. When you comment, the video goes further. Also, share the video if you can on your status. And if you're watching on the TV, take your phone out, go to the video. Please comment, it helps. The further the video goes, the further I can obviously push up the views and the more views I can bring. Because if you think I'm lying, ask him. You can ask any of the other guys that I've interviewed. I don't ask no one a cent to get here. I drove till here. We're at Tawfeeq's house. So, yeah, that's why the brand partners is there. But obviously the brand partners helps. But if you support my business, the more you support, if you support my business, I can also return back to racing. So if you want to see me racing the Annex or the 2ZZ gold car or gold Annex, whatever, I don't even have a name for my car. But if you want to see that, please support my business. I'm not here to ask for money, backup buddies, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you support my business, the more you support, the more I can spend money on the car to get it done, to fix it, and to come back to racing. Thank you again. Shout out to everybody else for always sharing my videos. The guys on my status, my WhatsApp. I'm not going to mention names, there's too much people. But I appreciate you. I might not say it every day. And even if you're not on my WhatsApp status, if you're sharing the video loud, far, wide, I appreciate it. Guys, again, subscribe. It's free of charge. The more people subscribe, the more videos I can bring to you. But again, shukran Tawfeeq. And Afwan, my brother, shukran for making the time and effort. I know you're sick, but yeah, this is what you call dedication, guys. But again, safe. On to the next one.